we have Spirit Breaker being picked by the Mavericks. Spirit Breaker has been banned every game up till now, so this is interesting. It has been let through. Clearly, Sweet Original Names have never wanted this hero to go through, but they take out the Venomancer instead this game. Okay, they go back. They go back to the Silencer. They feel it was strong last game, and so they'll take it again this game. And by they, I mean Mavericks, of course. Lycan. So in this game, Mavericks have banned the same 3 heroes in each game. Necrophos, Earthshaker, Lycan. And now they're going to go back to the Juggernaut ban as well. So the bans from Maverick are very, very consistent. They've been the same every single time. Troll Warlord and Ursa. Again, Troll Warlord has been banned in every game, and Ursa has now been banned 2 out of 3. So the teams clearly feel that these are the heroes that they don't want to deal with. They can't deal with them. Oh, Sweet Original Name commit to the early Invoker pick. They don't let it go any longer, and we are going to see an Invoker, the first Invoker that I'm going to be casting here in the AEF Season 3, and, well, Chrissy better have his fireproof pants on because I'm an Invoker picker. And you know what they say about people in glass houses? Generally they throw the biggest rocks, don't they? Because they're gooses. Anyway, back to the draft. What do Mavericks pick? And it's going to be on Nova Lau to deal with an Invoker in the mid lane. The Invoker isn't going to have the easiest time though. Especially if you pick a hero with mobility to face up against him in the mid lane. Something like a Puck, Queen of Pain. You get the Silencer roam in, the Spirit Breaker charge. The Invoker's not going to be able to walk that off. Not if you bring Dust anyway. You should be right. Anyway, time ticking down. 1 minute now left on the clock for Mavericks to decide what they're going to pick here in the second phase. What do they pick? We haven't seen much. We've had 10 different heroes from Mavericks here in the 2 games, and we've had 9 different heroes from Sweet Original Names in 2 games up till now. The Underlord is actually going to be played twice here. Same with the Silencer. 30 seconds now. Mavericks are taking their time with this pick. Okay, they're going to go for the Nature's Prophet. Very nice pick, actually. Very strong in this meta. And all of a sudden, the Mavericks draft solidifies. The direction in which they're going becomes very, very clear. Nature's Prophet, global TP presence. Spirit Breaker, global initiation presence. Sweet Original Name have to be ready because all of a sudden there could be 3 heroes when there were none. Now, especially if they pick into something like Zeus, Nyx Assassin. I think this is it feels more like a block pick than anything. To take a Nyx Assassin here, you'd love to have a Nyx when you're playing against Invoker. Nyx is the hero to pick as far as I'm concerned. When you're playing against an Invoker, just all of Nyx's skills are in direct opposition to what an Invoker does. You know, an Invoker wants to throw lots of spells. Lots of AoEs. Okay, Viper. Lane winner, lane dominator. And very, very hard for an Invoker to do much against. It's hard for an Invoker to kill a Viper in lane. And quite easy for a Viper to kill an Invoker in lane. Let's put it like that.
5 seconds remaining.
Now, the ban. The final ban here for Sweet Original Name. It's going to be a safe lane hero, I would say. Do they take away maybe the Bloodseeker? Do they take away someone else? And that bashing you can hear is my dog. He is whacking his bone against my computer.
Radiant's turn to bat.
Alright, I'll be back in a moment. I need to put the dog out.
10 seconds. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant's turn to pick. Seconds. 5 seconds remaining. Dyer's turn to pick. Life Stealer. Seconds. 5 seconds remaining.
Phantom Assassin.
Choose your hero.
Okie dokie. So apologies for missing the remainder of the draft. My dog decided that Chasey is a really fun game. Apologies for anyone tuning in game, because you had to listen to me chase him around the room. So they go back for the Phantom Assassin. What? And Pandora is going to take the Life Stealer. You know, had you asked me and said, like, what are the two carries going to be here? What are each of the teams going to pick? I wouldn't have said those two heroes. You know, I feel like Bloodseeker would have been really good for Mavericks. Like, really, really strong. And for sweet original name, Christ, Anti-Mage would have been alright. Anyway, the picks are in the book. These are the teams, these are the heroes that Mavericks and sweet original name are going to play with. And we'll see what happens from here and who is going to take this game. And it's going to be Scroats on the Nature's Prophet. To poop. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. Except for Novalau. Let's be real, guys. Does he smoke? Ah, dear. So, because he's going to take the Silencer again, it's going to be Hawkeye on the Spirit Breaker. Pandora, Life Stealer, Scroats, Nature's Prophet, Novalau, Viper. Chrissy. Actually, while we're paused, we can have a look at what he's got. He's got the inscribed to make 26 Sunstrike kills, 64 kills in total, and 3 Tornado kills. Okay. He's got the Magus called Arms. Nice. What's this set? Arsenal Magus. That's not very good. He's got Exort style. Okay. Has he got cool Force Spirits? Yeah. See, I'm not really interested in anyone else's set, because, well, They're not Invoker, so... Shadow Shaman, though. I feel like the Shadow Shaman, if he can get mobile around the map... He can get mobile around the map. The combination is going to be very, very strong. Aku, Nyx Assassin, Invoker. Sunstrike on the enemy fountain is too slow and misses everything. I don't think he spotted anything there. Looks like Chrissy is not going to go... Well, maybe he is. Maybe he is going to go Miracle Style. Yeah, he's sitting in the fountain. So that means he is going to Sunstrike again for vision. Where does it go? He Sunstrikes... God knows what. Okay, no, I didn't even see. Okay, Mav are going to make the same move. That they made last match. And there's the charge on Aku. What's he going to do? He has the stun. Okay. The body blocks are real. He's dead. First blood. Easy as that. Mav didn't get what they wanted last game. They made that move last game. They brought 3. This time they bring 4, and they get the rune. However, it is quite a long time until the runes spawn. Chase Rivers is kind of hanging around. Kozzy and Hawkeye moving back towards the mid lane. Novalau going to grab this rune for himself. Looks like Scroats is going to stay here and contest this. He loses the battle and is getting right clicked by Chase Rivers. He's going to get the thing off. The shackles. Does he have the range? No, he's kind of getting body blocked by the little tree ants. I don't know if that was deliberate by Scroats or not, but I'm sure if you asked him, he'd claim it. And this mid lane matchup is going to be interesting. Who is going to get what they want here? Another great block by Novalau. We saw this last game. And this game, it's even better again. And really, there's nothing Chris can do in this circumstance. He's just got to take the right clicks and try and get what he can. One last hit each to start with. And this lane is just going to be absolute cancer. Meanwhile, tri-lane top. Scroats is doing reasonably good damage to both the supports here. He is, again, occupying a lot of attention. Aku getting low. Right now, Scroats is giving more than he's getting, and Chase Rivers is having to rotate here. Meanwhile, Exodius on his Underlord again. Force back to tower. Hawkeye is just going to sit right outside the tower range and give him the taunt. Well, Scroats is now in trouble. Sunstrike doesn't hit, but he's dead. Again, the safe lane of Sun yields a kill. Dinosaur chased all the way back to tower by the little tree ants. Meanwhile, Cozy here in the bottom lane. Cozy's probably one of the few, playing one of the few heroes that can actually deal with an Underlord and harass him out of lane. Those globes of wisdom. Forge Spirits now online for Chrissy. Scroats is just spamming the teleport on the mid lane, scaring Chrissy back. I don't know if Chrissy knows that Hawkeye has an invis rune. I don't think so. And it's just giving Novalau space to farm. 4-1, 14-6. Really tells the story, doesn't it? For those of you questioning my fitness, yeah, I'm extremely unfit. And I am chasing a 25 kilo dog who is very, very fast. So yes, I was puffed as shit when I came back. That and I'm fat, so a combination of factors really. But Novalau is just stomping this middle lane, and this is kind of what we expected to happen here. And this is without the Invoker being ganked. Hawkeye is just sitting mid. He's been here for the last minute or more. And Novalau Yes, here comes the charge. And Chrissy is dead, maybe? He's hexed. He's fine. He's going to walk it off. And all of a sudden, the rotations. Great reaction now from Sun. It's, wow. I can't believe Chrissy just walked that off. How do you walk that off as an Invoker with no boots against a Viper? And 2 points in poison attack? Damn, son! Anyway. So, everything settles down. Exodius is now back in the bottom lane. Cozy is giving him the old right clicks. As you can see, they do no damage. This guy's so tanky. 4 armor plus a trophy aura. It's like, come on, bro. Oh, dear. Does your husband play? I suppose that's what he's saying right now. Meanwhile, Nova Lau is just like, yeah, whatever. Is he just going to right-click him down now? Yep, okay, fair enough. That's Viper for you. No ganks required here. Feels bad, man. So the domination of the mid lane continues. We'll go over to... actually, no, we'll keep it on last hits for the moment. We'll go over to net worth, round 10 minutes. It'll... oh, this is a phase boots Viper. I just threw up a little bit. That's so gross. Anyway, so Dinosaur rotating in the mid lane gets a little bit of vision down. It's going to spot out that rotation from the Spirit Breaker, potentially, if it comes north and from the left. Looks like the Invoker's just going jungle now. He's... fuck that. I am dealing with that green lizard thing. I'm out of here, nerds. Oh. Hawkeye gets stunned up. The Impale would have been there, but probably not enough damage. Spirit Breaker does have the highest starting HP in the game. In the draft, I did mention that Anti-Mage would have been good. And I mentioned Anti-Mage because natural Battle Fury builder for this bullshit. Also, lots of mobility, Manta style builder. You know, he just kind of naturally builds all the things that deal very well with all these heroes. And the Invoker, Chrissy Constanza, on the Invoker, has gone jungle. It is official. He has abandoned the middle lane. Jesus. So this Invoker is all of a sudden irrelevant for the next, I want to say, at least 26 minutes. He's not going to have an Aghanim's. He can't have an Aghanim's much before 26, I don't think. How do you jungle that hero? Scroats getting gone on here. They're right-clicking Chase Rivers. Aku with a very nice stun. Dinosaur is going to hit the shackles. The body blocks from Scroats, showing that he isn't just a bristleback player. Well, he might have fed, actually. The Sunstrike hits Hawkeye. Dinosaur gets the kill. And it looks like it'll break apart and it'll just be the 1-for-1. Scroats will TP back to base. He will have... oh, actually, he'll TP to Shrine. Interesting. And it's now that he finds that his camp has been farmed. Sad times were had by all.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Nova Lau just pushing down this middle tower now. Misses the last hit. What a chump. Dude, get good. Exodius is just kind of getting his out of this this off lane here. Pandora really, he's doing okay. He's going to go for the armlet. Has the casual Blightstone, which will probably change into a Desolator later. Reasonable item build, very common item build in fact. You see most life sealers going that way, but I did see a Radiance the other day, and it was shit, and I think he lost, which is probably what should have happened. Chase Rivers having an interesting time here. Has phase boots on the courier. Get that little bit of mobility, that ability to kite in and out of the fight. Phantom Assassin is a unique hero insofar as she's not like many carries. This is in the middle of the wave. The Invoker cannot Sunstrike this. He's going to Sunstrike it anyway, and, well, they're going to get the kill. And that is going to help the Invoker a great deal. Yes, it's only an assist, but...
Dire's courier has been killed.
Where was that? I don't even know.
Need one of those.
Oh, Scroats. Scroats doing his thing on the Nace's Prophet. I feel like he's been watching Admiral Bulldog. Chrissy getting charged in the mid lane. He does have his Gloves of Haste. Now working onto the recipe for the Hand of Midas. But he is a long way behind. He should have another 500-600 gold by now. But because he was forced out of that lane by not allow, he has been forced to go jungle. And surprisingly, Mavs are actually letting him jungle. They're electing not to push their advantage there. TPs and rotations. Rotations and TPs. Chase Rivers posturing up. They know that Hawkeye is right there. And is he AFK or what? Okay, the stun hits on one. It doesn't hit Nova Lau, but he just explodes. There's no Sunstrike from the Invoker. He has no mana currently, and this Viper is just going to go ham right now. Has 4 in Nether Toxin. He hits so hard, and Phase Boots as well. It's not great. Exodius is going to die. He's charged right now. They know exactly. And, well, there we go. It was actually the corrosive skin that finished him off. What the hell? Where? Oh, it doesn't say. It doesn't say that corrosive skin did damage, but that's the only way that Viper could have got that last hit from there. Anyway. So Invoker misses a kill there, has no mana for... okay. Scroats. Scroats doing the Scroat thing. And, yeah. Chase Rivers. No casual Blightstone. He clearly plays a lot of Phantom Assassin. Yeah, 144. He's won 144 games with the Arcana. So, you know, that's... What's that? That's at least 300 games. And, well, that's a dead nerd. All of a sudden, things are looking hard for Sun. Yeah, so he plays a lot of Phantom Assassin. And yet, no casual Blightstone. You often see a casual Blightstone for a Phantom Assassin because it just gives you so much. You know, Phantom Assassin's all about physical damage, and that -3 armor on your target is huge. Like, the Orb of Venom I can get around. Yeah, sure. Like, 50% plus another, you know, whatever it is, 12? Hey, cool. You know, sounds good. It's a bit obnoxious, and I'm with that. But, no Blightstone? Nah. Meanwhile. So they're just going to farm up this top stack here. Oh, they see them. They've found them. Hawkeye! Oh, that was cancelled? Yeah, it looks like they're just going to back. Force them off this stack. There are a few creeps left, and there are 2 large creeps. So they're going to farm this right now. And take that little bit of economy away from Sun. Meanwhile, Pandara has pushed in this bottom lane. And it's going to TP middle. And infest up Scroats. This look like? Yeah, they're looking like that the posturing is coming. They are going to attempt to take this top tower here. Scroats' positioning though. He's just in. Dinosaur going to get the ward. Is that worth though? He is going to die for it. I don't think that's worth. You should give up a kill. That's 5 heroes. So Nova Lau. Finishing up an S and Y. This is going to be that slow boat Viper. Oh, Exodius. TP's out straight away. Knows what's happening. It's just like letter nerds. So Pandara has an armlet and is working towards the Desolator. Meanwhile, Chance Rivers has butt kiss. Absolutely nothing. Aku is going to rush into Aghanims? What? Doesn't even have level 6. What's he doing? Meanwhile, the push comes. Pantera, casual Blightstone. See, I'm talking. This is what I'm talking about. Value. Yo. Value.
Dire's bottom tower couldn't withstand the tide.
Hawkeye places a deep ward. It does get spotted by the vision that was established by the Dire as they backed off. But this is the dead tower. This is a tier 2 at 14 minutes. Meanwhile, the Invoker, still no Midas. 14 minutes. This is officially a disaster here for the Invoker. It's flat out not good enough. You cannot not have your Midas by 12 minutes. The fact that it's 14 minutes and he still is a mile away from it. He still needs 100 gold. Like, he needs this camp. And he's not going to farm this camp quickly. It's a disaster. Unqualified disaster. And this is the problem with Invoker at the moment. He has been nerfed into the ground and the hero is irrelevant. If he doesn't get a good laning stage, he's irrelevant. Even if the laning stage is good, he is sometimes still irrelevant, and he's going to get charged here, and the Nature's Prophet is going to TP in. Chrissy's got to expect this right now. Oh, the damage. The damage. He's just too far up, and did he buy his Midas? Please tell me. What? Anyway, the charge comes again. This time onto Chase Rivers Global to back it up. They're in and around, but they're not going to dive in right now.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Okay, Exodius gets hit with all the slows. Dinosaur drops a defensive ward. Pandara's just going to walk this off. The Sunstrike is just going to miss. The Shackles come through. They might get the Lifestealer here. He does die. Looks like Chase Rivers, he's going to Blink Strike out. He gets away. He's on no health. Is it Blink Strike? It's Phantom Strike. But he's going to die. And they need to back. They've lost this fight right now. Hawkeye goes through one into the other. The Meatball is going to do a lot of damage. The Invoker might get one out of this. He Ghost walks up. Is he going to be fine? There's no detection by the looks of it. No detection at all. It's a 4-for-2 trade. And the Viper gets a triple. Oh, damn.
Under attack.
Thank you.
Dire's top tower is about to take the plunge.
That fight, it just kind of sums up everything, really. And it looks like the Invoker has decided no Midas. Power Treads instead, which is a fair enough move. I have seen Power Treads before on an Invoker, and it was bad then, and it's bad now, and this is what you get for picking a trash hero. Like, seriously. Exodius not really doing much on the Underlord at the moment. He is trying to work towards... What is he trying to work towards? He's trying to get into that mechanism again. Get that mech online. Get that survivability up. But right now, Novalau on the Viper is just leading the charge. He is huge. 8,000 net worth. 16 minutes in the game. 8-0-3. He's about to be godlike before 20 minutes. It's he's having a great time. And he's so speedy. Did you see that? It was like 480 move speed. It's awesome. I love it. All we need to see now is a Scardy. Scardy Viper. Yeah. Oh, shit. It's good stuff. Alright, Pandora pushing out the bottom lane. He's nearly got a Desolator up. And what's this guy got? Nothing. Again. Sun. They're behind the 8 ball on this one. They were behind the 8 ball in the last one, and they still managed to drag it out until, what, 15 minutes? Ideally, though, you don't want to be behind if you can avoid it. You want to be... in the game, you want to have a chance at winning the thing, not just a chance at not losing. And yes, there is a difference between winning and not losing. Look, they're giving the Invoker everything they can at the moment.
This should make my life easier.
So this is a better spot for Chrissy to farm. The shrine is right here, so if the charge does come from the Spirit Breaker, wherever he is, here, you know, say this charge comes through here, the TPs can come here. The tier 2 is gone, so a little bit hard, but Chrissy is a little bit more safe here. And I say a little bit because it is only a little bit. Novalau is just going to murder Dinosaur. No. Dinosaur getting baited. And that's a dead nerd. Oh, the Nyx is in as well. He's dead. Whoa, that damage! Get wrecked, son. So they're going to farm the wards here, and this is just a tier 2. This tier 2 is just gone. There's no way they can hold that. Both the supports are very under-leveled and under-farmed, but it's kind of to be expected with a support. Exotis is going to BM his Dark Rift, and the push is going to come top. Dinosaur is going to try and de-push it what he can, but he needs to be careful he doesn't get charged right now. Nope, he's going to get charged. And he's dead again. Oh, the tornado interrupts, and it's beautiful from Chrissy, but a little bit too little too late. Aku has the Spike Carapace, will momentarily hold back Novalau. The root is on fire, and it just saves his life by a fraction. 100 HP, good stuff. Yes, and Sun will chase them off the tower here. So they will hold this tier 2 at this stage. The Invoker nearly has his Aghanims online. Nearly. Misses the meatball. Pandara working into a basher. Has the Desolator on the courier flying out now. Tread's finished for the Spirit Breaker. The Invoker just can't go anywhere and do anything, because what's going to happen is he's going to get charged and the Nature's Prophet will TP in behind him. That's just what's going to happen. Desolator finished for the Phantom Assassin. Going to move into a BKB next. Novalau's finished a Maelstrom on the Viper. So not only does he slow you by about 1 million, he also attacks reasonably fast now. He's going to work into a BKB as well. The thing is that if they get a BKB on the Viper in the next 5 or so minutes, that's going to be a game-ending item. They're not going to be able to stop them going high ground. It's just going to be, that's it. Lane of racks. 2 lanes of racks. 3 lanes of racks. Game over. So it looks like they're going to take Roshan now. Mandara's in the Roche pit. And they'll take it relatively quickly as well. The Desolator plus the Corrosive Skin slowing down Roche's attack speed. Actually, this has a... yeah. Greater Maim also has an attack speed slow. So, there's the Aegis. And they're still looking to take this fight. They want to take it. I'm not sure it's a good idea. The stun hits on 2. Novalau is just hitting away. They're not controlling the Viper. The Viper's just doing what he wants. Nice Ward Trap on 2. That could be what they need there. Dinosaur with a big play. Novalau is going to go down. There's another person in there. The Lifestealer will die to Chase Rivers. The Urn from Hawkeye gets him. The charge comes in, hits on Dinosaur. He's dead. Chrissy, you need to get out of there, son. The meatball is roasting Novalau. No, he's still alive. He's still alive. He dies now. Scroats gets him. And that is a 3-for-4 trade. And here comes the push. Scroats immediately on the offensive, realizing 4 down, he can potentially force buybacks here. And Novalau is flapping his way down the mid lane as quickly as he can. Novalau is going to hit him. He triggers the Spike Carapace, but that's just going to be a dead. He's dead. He's a dead nerd. He's gone. And now they need to get out if they can. They'll be fine. So very nice play there by Scroats and Nova Lau, realising they had a small window of opportunity there to push out the lane and potentially get some damage on the tier 3 before 25 minutes in the game. They get it done, and those death time is just too short to really do any kind of meaningful structure damage, but it's a signal of intent. And then 14,000k net worth in front. You have to feel like this is Mavericks' game to win right now. Chase Rivers did work in that last fight. Despite being so far behind in terms of net worth and items, he still did so much work. And the wards from Dinosaur, it seemed like it ward trapped too, which I didn't think you could do, but there you go. So it looks like Scroats has gone the +4 trance. He has. So he's got a small army of little cute trance. Sure, he's happy about that. Shadow Blade being queued for Hawkeye, and it looks like he's going to go straight into a Silver Edge. The PA all of a sudden is going to be in trouble. Speaking of the PA being in trouble, that's a dead PA, and they're going to get 2. That's a 2 for nothing. Aku is doing his best to scout, but he's just been irrelevant this game. 6 deaths. He's done really nothing. Meanwhile, Pandora is dropping his items. Oh, he's hit him! He's hit him blind! What a play by Scroats! That'll be shown on Monday when they're reviewing this game, and Chrissy Constanza immediately regrets his decision. Scroats just completely outplays him, and well, you have to think that this might actually be a lane of racks here. Good D push. Pandora. Pump fake from Aku, but it gets raged off by Pandora. Wards are dropped. The positioning isn't great. They can continue to push here. The Invoker is down for another 30 seconds. The dagger will fly. Aku is vendetted up, moving forward. Is he gonna? He's pumping it. He's looking for it, but he's so damn tanky. He has a BKB as well now. How do you kill that nerd? I think the point is you don't. Alright, so there's a shrine going down, taking that money off the map and putting it into the pockets of Mav. Pandora has finished his Skullbasher. Molnir queued up for the Viper. Kozi has 24 int again. This man is just, he's like that alien from Starship Troopers. He's just like sucking the brains out. It's a weak analogy, I know. Whatever. So it looks like they're just going to posture up, take both shrines. Roshan is not available for another 3 minutes and 44 seconds. That shrine dies. More money into the pocket of Pandora and his teammates from Mav. Posse moving around, has dust. At the moment, you have to think they feel good about where they sit in this game and whether or not they can take a good fight. On the other side, though, the Invoker does have an Axe. That means he will be throwing a lot of spells, and Invoker still remains one of the best high ground defenders in the game of Dota 2. Him and Nyx Assassin, at least when the Nyx Assassin is a little bit more farmed and not as quite as irrelevant as Aku is at the moment. So Mav just farming up the map, keeping Sun bottled up in their base. Exodius has the Guardian Grease finished, as well as a Blade Mail. Interesting. The Invoker going the common build. 4 points in cost. Interesting. Has maxed out Exort and 5 in Wex. He'll be dealing some pretty good damage if he can throw a combo or two. He'll just need to be careful not to interrupt what his teammates are doing. And the question is, where do Mav go from here? What do they do? With Roche not up for a little while, do they elect to farm for a little bit? Do they just take map position? Do they just try and extend their advantage? Play the economic game? Do some Chinese style Dota? Is that what they do? Or do they just go balls out like Sun and just go, hey, we're going to go high ground? We don't have an Aegis, doesn't matter, let's just go, let's party. Exodius, a long way forward. He is tanky. He needs to be careful, though. Hawkeye does have a lot of control. They're going to try and control him up. They are backing. They don't want this fight. And nothing's going to happen there. Whoa, Hawkeye's going back in. He's like, yeah, let's party. So Exodius is going to get a few people out. Chrissy Costanza is going to ghost walk up. No detection. No detection. So that little skirmish ends. Both teams immediately going in, then going out again. Ooh, Chase Rivers goes forward. The Viper gets stunned. He needs to be careful here. He does have BKB. He is going to BKB. Gets forced out there. And he'll just back off. He's taken the Agi talent. Oh. Meanwhile, the Rat. Scroats goes top, takes top racks. Pedera, he can't infest him. He's BKB'd. He's going to have to run. He's going to be after walking his poor ass home. Oh, Silencer. Finally, we see the combo. Aku getting into the game. Chrissy Constanza with the very nice Sunstrike on point. And maybe this game isn't over.
The seeds of fortune. Dire are standing for enemy.
Scroats with the Midas online is starting to get some net worth behind him, and this is what we see out of Nature's Prophet, that with the global teleport, he's able to get so much out of the map, much more than offlaners are normally able to, and he ends up being so farmed, much in the way that Invokers in previous patches, when Invoker was actually good, would get farmed, because he'd be alone somewhere on the map. But he can still have an impact by TPing in, by summoning Tree Ants, and Nature's Call as well, or Wrath of Nature. This is Nature's Call. Hawkeye invised up. They're going to take the Invoker. Yeah, they're going to go on the Invoker here. The Global Silence hits, and that's a dead nerd. And with no buyback on the Invoker, they're going to take more buildings. They have to be thinking, we need to force the Invoker buyback here. They don't, of course, don't know whether it's up or not, but they have to be thinking, let's force this right now. Let's get this. Let's get these racks. Let's really put ourselves in the front here. And there they go. That Rax is down. Meanwhile, Scroats is already in the mid lane with his Tree Ants. Exodius gets sprouted up. The Hex flies. Exodius taking tons of damage. He triggers the Shrine. Is he okay? He's okay for the moment. Chase Rivers is also getting focused. Nova Lau BK'd up. He's yellow. The yellow Viper man is going for it. Chase Rivers in trouble. Nova Lau gets 2. Nova Lau gets 3. No, it doesn't count for him. The buybacks fly. PA coming back into the fight. Here comes the Underlord. Is he just going to feed? What are you doing, dude? No, in he comes. XD from Hawkeye comes in. Oh, Chase Rivers, he's going mad now. In comes Chrissy Constanza. He catches the... Oh, and the Deafening Blast meatball. That's 4 for nothing. It's a disaster. Hawkeye, couldn't have said it better myself. That fight ending with buybacks galore. It doesn't tell me. God damn it. 1, 2, 3 buybacks, at least. Nova Lau does get killed. The godlike spree finishes and ends there. Wow, what a fight in the end. An excellent move here by Sun, immediately going Roche, recognizing the opening that they have while they have it. And they're going to see if they can get this Aegis, and geez, the Aegis will be very, very good on either Chase Rivers or Chrissy. I need a drink of water because holy shit, my voice is going. And again, we find ourselves in a game where by all rights, Mav have this won, and yet Sun are still in it. They're still fighting. They still seem to be able to take these fights. They're never fully out of it. Aku. He's 1,000 gold away from his Ags. God damn it, dude. Can you hurry up already? Phantom Assassin has BKB. This is great news. Got the lifesteal talent. Looking for level 20 here shortly. Pandora has the Basher. Has the has the full Abyssal Blade actually in another 300 gold, well 240 gold in fact. Overlay finished Molnir. Scroats looking for a Hex. Dinosaur has a gem. Clearly wanting to lift the vision game here. For Sun, trying wrest back a little bit of map control. So Constanza has a PKB queued up. It's probably a good idea. It's going to allow him to run around and do Invoker things. Exodius still working on that Blade Mail that we saw him working on quite a while ago. I'm surprised Aku hasn't tried to focus on finding Scroats. I feel like with the Invoker, had they focused on trying to pick Scroats off a little bit more, they might have found something. They might have found some kills with the Sunstrike combo, but it hasn't worked out that way. And the Hawkeye is nearly got his Silver Edge finished. They've got him stunned. They've got him controlled. They've nearly got him dead, but no detection. Dinosaur can't get there in time.
Dire's bottom tower is about to flounder. The seeds of fortune.
And Sun are finding it really difficult to get out of their base right now. The lanes are just pushed into their tier 3s constantly. 2 Forged Spirits for Chrissy Constanza on the Invoker. But at this stage of the game, 35 minutes, how strong are 2 Forged Spirits? Well, they're irrelevant, really. They're not really anything. Pandora is moving away. Long range. He can rage TP. He's baiting right now. He's baiting. He wants it. He wants it. He wants it. He's baiting the fight. Yeah, and Sun are going to take this. Chase Rivers, BKB's up. Pandora's living through all of this. He doesn't give a shit. Exodius is going to die before the Dark Rift goes through. Dinosaurs does have a good Hex up. Chase Rivers is getting controlled. He gets bashed on the way through. Eats the cheese. Hawkeye doing work. The wards completely ignored. 4 for 2. And that is a gem on the ground. And potentially another lane of racks with no buyback on the PA, the Shadow Shaman, or the Dark Lord. Dark Lord? Underlord. Scroats here in the bottom lane, just pushing out this lane as fast as he can. And the Viper's working on an MKB now. Interesting. He's gone for the plus 75 attack range. Interesting. I don't play Viper, so I don't know what's better, but clearly, oh, the 4-staff in and the combo. They've hit everything. The ice wall. The meatball? Where's the meatball, dude? Come on. This fight is going to go the way of Sun. They take 2 in the mid lane. Great play there by Invoker. 4-staffing in. It's like Mavs aren't respecting what Sun can do. They're going to cough up the gem as well. Give it to the Dark Lord. Yes, Dark Lord. That's what I'm calling him now. It's a combination of Dark Rift and Underlord put together. Give it to him. He's somewhat tanky. More than Dinosaur is on the Shadow Shaman. 10-second BKB still on Chrissy Constanza. He's still such a long way behind. 6,000 net worth. 37 minutes in the game. That's the age is expiring. So Roshan will respawn in the next couple of minutes. Scroats TPing in. Exodius is on his... He's in that booty right now, and... Well... Chrissy gets the mid tower, despite the deny attempt from Pandera. Aku finally has an Aghanims, 38 minutes in the game. He's only been working on that since minute 8. It's better late than never. And especially considering that they are pushed so hard into their own high ground at the moment, this is a very, very good sign. And you saw there that beautiful combination between the Invoker and the Nyx Assassin. When it works so well. And because on the Silencer is steadily becoming a core 40 style and int, sure bro. Like he's dealing nearly 300 damage right click. It's with no damage items. What the hell? Ice Frog, please. Okay. So what next for Mavs? Do they continue to try and poke and prod, try and find that high ground push? Do they wait for a Roshan again? Oh, all of a sudden, looks like they're going to be taking a fight here. Global Silence is up. Exodius has been hit. Meanwhile, oh, and it hits on everyone. Exodius is in a world of hurt. Chrissy, 4-staff's in. What are you doing, dude? He gets controlled and he's dead. He's made a massive mistake there. Aku is found. He's spotted. They're going to see him. That Ags isn't going to save you, son. You better have buyback. He does. He needs to buy back now if he wants to help hold this. Meanwhile, Scroats is bottom lane, taking the racks. The rat is real. Meanwhile, mid lane, the rest of the team are there taking those racks. Oh, the Invoker has been caught. There's the jump, the Abyssal Blade. That's a dieback, and that's GG. I'm going to call it right now, yes. He knows it too. Mav, take this one. 30 minutes. Chase Rivers gets the kill on Scroats before the end of the game. And what a series that was. 2-1 in the end for Mavericks. They take the series and they stamp their claim on the potential for winning this Season 3 Division 2 of the AEF. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you've enjoyed me casting this game today. I hope you come back and join me again next time. And until I see you again, take care and bye-bye.